Everyone's sleeping on you. I mean, they always do. It's fine. Yeah, it's very rare that I show up and have, like, the game of my life either, to be fair. Like, I play pretty well usually and, like, do my thing and doing alright. And then that's usually what I do. You know, being real as well. I don't blame people. Hell yeah. Feeling confident from MSI? Well, we scrimmed an Asian team today on our first day, and I haven't played League in, like, 10 days, and we did not get absolutely owned. So I'm going to take that as a big win. Like, we lost, but we didn't get owned. So we take that as a W. Now, I have, like, so our team, like, took a break, so we're on, like, break debuff, and they're on jet lag debuff, so it's, like, you know, goes both ways, you know? Caedrel thinks Fly can do damage. Oh, we for sure can. The only reason I'm a little bit skeptical is because, like, it is straight up best of 5 only. The format is strictly best of 5. So if you, like, my point is like, going into an international event only having best of 5s, if you have a bad meta read, you might just drop your first best of 5. And I get that it's fearless, and you're like, oh, but the champions are, like, you know what I mean? A meta read isn't just champion, it's also archetypes, right? Like, for example, everyone rolls up and plays probably dragon team fights, right? Like, depending on, like, the matchups that you think are playable and are not playable, and the enemy's prep and your prep, like, what I'm trying to say is, you have no room for, like, oh, you know, in this best of 1, they cheesed us with this pick, we got fucked, they got a Drake, like, they got the scale for free, and then the game is really hard. That happens game 1, and then they have another one in the tank, you know what I mean? Like, they have another one of those in a different role, maybe, and then they do it again, and you're just like, oh, fuck, you're 0-2 down. And I don't think that's necessarily a disadvantage. It can be an advantage if you're prepped well, but I just do want to clarify, like, that is a thing. So you gotta be careful, because in the past, it was like, oh, you know, you can, like, feel out the meta, and if your prep isn't great and your counter didn't work out the way you wanted to, you can adjust it for the best of 5 phase or whatever, right? Now it's like, you're just getting thrown in a fucking best of 5 straight away. It's double elimination, so obviously you have another chance, but keep in mind, like, pretty spicy. Any top laner eager to play against? Oh yeah, I'd love to play against Flandre. I'd love to play against Bin on stage, finally. It'd be my first time playing on stage against Bin. Love to do that. And I would enjoy a rematch against Keen and Doran. So even though Doran's not on HLE, he was on HLE when I played against him last year. So we get a rematch if he's playing now on T1, so would be nice. How do you open up to people to have better and healthier relationships? I think stating your intent is the first step. Like, be honest with yourself, like, okay, why am I talking to this person? If you're at work, for example, and you want to accomplish something together with the person that you're working with because you're on a team together, like, for example, I'm on a team. Whenever I confront or try to, like, whenever I start the year, I'm like, look, guys, this is me. This is what I want to accomplish. That's who I am. So what I like to do myself personally is I like to tell people, like, hey, for me, at the end of the day, international play is what I really care about. Like, that is the most important thing for me in the world. Like, qualifying for international and playing international is what I genuinely, like, that's what I play for. So even though winning is great, I would rather qualify for every international event and be second for the rest of my career than be first and like, be first in half the time and miss the international event the other half. I'm not even joking. That's just who I am. Like, for example, this year, if I made it to MSI and won and then would miss Worlds and not make it, like, I would get 4th and not make it to Worlds, I would rather make it to Worlds and MSI and just not play. Now, obviously, MSI, like, that rule changed. Yeah, I would rather make it to Worlds every year and not win a single championship than the other way around. Victory's it's nice. I don't think it's necessary. I think the feeling of competing, like, being at the event and playing, is a feeling I'd rather have than winning. Like, that's what I really cherish, you know? It's the feeling that I can win. Whether I do win or not, yeah, winning is fucking great, and, like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I don't want to win. Like, I want to fucking win, and I obviously love it when I do win. Like, it feels great. It's amazing. I do play to win, but it's not end all be all. If I lose and I got to play an awesome finals, I'd rather do that than remember the times where I got to watch an awesome finals from back home. That's a lot more boring than winning. And you gotta just take sometimes you gotta just take those wins, you know? Like, you gotta take your wins in general in life. Can't always have peak. You know what I mean? Will you scrim today? BLG Furia. How's Furia doing? Well, I hope they're jet lagged. That's all I'll say. I mean, the first 2 games, they were running it down. And then the third game, I think, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, they played decent, but I think we probably ran out of juice. It was a long day for us. Maybe it's a long day for them too, so who knows, you know? Make us believe like last Worlds. I mean, I hope so. I mean, the difference and difficulty of the format is also, you have to understand, like, you don't get any... It's double elimination, but you need to understand that it's just best of 5. If you get fucked in your first best of 5, and then you're in loser's bracket, and then you fucking roll up against whoever played against Gen G and lost, so like, let's say fucking BLG played Gen G and they lost. Either way, it loses, right? And you basically, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's it. That's your event, right? You roll up, let's say you get up, like you get AL, and then you fucking loser's bracket, and then you play fucking loser of Gen G versus versus fucking BLG, or the loser of T1 versus whatever, right? Like, it's just like, oh well. I'm not saying we can't take games. I'm not saying we can't win. I'm just saying, like, we got to cook up our, like, we got to warm up our strats and like get used to playing on stage. Now it's fucking raw dog best of 5 into raw dog best of 5. Good luck in esports. See ya. You know what I mean? We didn't play Koi yet, no.